And I don't know if I made a huge mistake or if it was a smart move on my part. Another great day on tap for today. So I decided to come back down to my state park again. I had so much fun yesterday. Of course, yesterday I ran in the Hoka Tecton X. If you didn't check out that video, well, you might want to check it out. I thought it turned out pretty good. Anyway, so for today, I am going to be running in the Speedgoat. So I'm sticking with Hoka today, but I'm running in the Speedgoat 5s, not the 6. I don't own the 6. I don't know, you guys, if you own the 6, tell me what you think. Is it something that I should upgrade to? You know, from what I've read about the Speedgoat 6, I wasn't overly impressed, and I didn't have a real need to be able to, or need to have to change, you know, and to buy a new pair. Even though these have hundreds of miles on them, they're still going strong. So I can probably get another 100 miles out of these before I really need to seriously look at, you know, picking up a new pair of trail shoes. So I don't know. You know, I think out of the Speedgoat series, and I own a lot of them, the 5s have been my favorite. So when I read about the 6 being a bit more firm and, you know, that kind of thing, didn't really appeal to me. So I'm probably gonna skip the Hoka Speedgoat 6s, maybe wait for the 7 to come out, see what they do with that. Anyway, I don't know. If you guys have a different opinion and you think it's something that I think, you know, I might like, then, you know, let me know that in the comment section below, and maybe I'll check them out. So, all right, I am going to get into this workout. So today is actually Friday, so it's going to be my Fish Friday, if you caught yesterday's video. But I think I'm going to do my long run today. I'm just going to see how it goes. If I feel up to it, I'm going to keep going, and, you know, probably a couple hours or more for my long run. And that's because tomorrow is supposed to be really, really nice in terms of the overall temperature, but it's also going to be rainy and super high winds. We're talking 50-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow, so I don't really want to do a long run in 50-mile-an-hour winds. So, you know, I can do a shorter, maybe an hour or something like that, but to be out there for more than that, a couple hours, might be a bit taxing and maybe not all that much fun. So, all right, with all that said, I'm going to get into this workout, just kind of see how it goes. So I did grab a couple Martin gels, one caffeinated and one without, just in case I'm feeling it today and want to get my long run in a day early, you know, as I mentioned. So I'm taking a slightly different route than I took yesterday to extend my run. Yesterday I basically ran directly out to an island and stayed there all day, or for the duration of my workout anyway. So today I thought I would start at a different place on a trailhead and kind of lengthen my route. Now, if I stay on this route and go from, you know, one part of the park across the road to the next, around and back again, that's right around a half marathon distance, and that is the half marathon trail race I was talking about yesterday that I did a couple years ago. So much fun. So much fun. Oh, okay, so this is looking pretty good so far. I really wasn't sure what these more side trails were going to be like, the ones that are a little less traveled, but so far so good. So far so good. So when I was pulling in, I noticed the guy launching a boat. You know, he'd probably be okay, even though it's quite a bit warmer today and yesterday than it has been. As I mentioned previously, you know, in other videos, there's still a fair amount of ice on the lake, so I don't know. I guess you just have to fish around the ice, I suppose. If that's what he's planning to do, which I assume it is. I love the Speedgoat 5s. I mentioned that many times, but they're such a terrific trail shoe for me. They fit great, super comfortable, lots of grip. I wish they weren't quite so heavy, but you can't have it all. Yeah, can't have it all. I'm barely into this workout, and I'm already getting warm. I might have to stop and peel my jacket off here in a little while, stuff it in my hydration vest. Part of it too is I'm carrying a fair amount of water with me today, and that just makes it, you know, a little more challenging when you're carrying that extra weight. You know, it'll dwindle down as we go, but right now it adds a few pounds. Woo! Bigfoot country. I don't know about Bigfoot, but for this part of Michigan, it's unusual to have black bear, but last few years we've had some black bear sightings in this area. So you never know. Got to be careful, got to be vigilant, keep an eye out in order to stay safe. This is by far my favoriteest part of the trail that I run, is this section, the island, but specifically this part of the island run, because it's right up next to the water. I just love the view. Makes running, you know, just that much more enjoyable. Not that it isn't already, but when you got something so gorgeous to look at, you can't help but feel good about that. Yeah, I can see a sheen of ice across the lake right here. It is thawed out next to the shoreline, but there's a pretty big sheet of ice out there. So if that guy's going to be fishing, I hope that he's careful. So I think I've been around here about, I don't know, 4 or 5 times around the island, something like that. But I'm gonna cut off here because the last couple of trips around, I come up on a couple horseback riders, and you know, we share the trails and that's all cool and everything, but I'm just afraid I'm gonna spook those horses. So I'm gonna give them the trail today, and I'm gonna jet off down to other parts of the park that it's been a while since I've run them, so it'll be fun and interesting to see what kind of conditions some of the other trails are in. it's good for me to know anyway for future workouts. So it's all good. It's all good. Keep moving forward. So right up here around the corner somewhere, I'm probably gonna make a quick pit stop, take care of all my needs, you know, get a drink, take my Martin gel, all that kind of good stuff, before continuing on. When I'm doing, you know, a long run especially, you know, take a minute and stop, get a proper drink, get some nutrition. I'm definitely okay with that. You know, that minute or two, say 2-3 minutes max, that you're not running, that makes no difference really. It's not going to change your outcome of your long run and the benefits that you get from it. So I definitely don't mind doing that. When I'm out here turning my legs over, just trying to get it done. I meant to take a gel about 15 minutes ago, but I just got distracted, I guess, by the horses and all that kind of stuff. So better late than never. Better late than never. Feels so much better taking that coat off. It's really warmed up fast. I have no idea what the temperature is, but if I had to guess, I would say that it's probably in the 60s already. And that's quite a bit warmer than when I started, which was right around 49 degrees. And with just that marathon coat on and my Feilbach tee, man, I was starting to roast. You can see I am just drenched with sweat. Oh my gosh. Feels so much better. Even though I'm carrying the same amount of weight, I just stuffed my coat in the back of my hydration vest. I feel lighter somehow. Definitely cooler. Oh my gosh. Good decision to do that while I was getting a drink and some nutrition in me. Oh my gosh. So much better. So much better. Woo! Nike just had a release of the Vaporfly 4, another drop of the prototype. And I don't know if I made a huge mistake or if it was a smart move on my part. Time is gonna tell, because I was right there, Johnny on the spot, 10 a.m. tried to get the Vaporfly US men's size 9 in my cart, and I swear I was right there at 10 o'clock and they were sold out. Makes no sense to me. I think they might have been sold out before they actually released it at 10 a.m. So I bought a women's size 10 and a half. I know the Vaporfly is supposed to be, a unisex sizing shoe, but I really don't know if there's any other differences. I don't know, maybe you guys know. I didn't really have time to research it because I'm afraid that they would sell out too. Other people having the same idea. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? For those of you that are into the Nike Vaporfly, do you know? Is there any other difference besides sizing? Is the plate tuned differently? Is the upper different? I honestly, I don't know. That's why I say I might have made a huge mistake. But we'll find out. We'll find out here in a couple weeks. Actually, I think it's supposed to ship on the 20th. So sometime next week, I guess. They should ship it out and we'll find out, and I'll share it with all of you guys. So, it might be a good video anyway, because a lot of times when it comes to these super shoes that are in high demand, as a guy, especially US men's size 9, which is really common, they do sell out fast. So going with a women's sizing might make a lot of sense if the shoe is basically the same, other than maybe the colorway, which I don't care. I really don't care what they look like as long as they perform well. Oh man, this is really muddy. Really muddy. I'm already going at a slow pace, like 11-minute mile. But running through the swamp like that, slowing me down even more. So the trails are in surprisingly good shape. And right now I'm kind of between two segments of woods here. I kind of missed my turn. I've been down this many times, but it didn't look quite like this. You can see it's pretty wide open because they were doing a lot of work out here over the summer, or gas pipelines or some such nonsense. I don't know. But if you're a mountain biker and you're in the area, runner, and you're looking to come out to Sleepy Hollow State Park, I say do it. I say do it. Although the rain that's coming might damper tomorrow, but in general, the trails are in pretty good shape. Pretty good shape today. Oh boy, something I kind of forgot because it's been a while since I've run these trails is just how many hills there are. Oh my gosh. My heart rate's got to be really high, even though I'm running a pretty slow pace today. You know, it's not all bad. It's just, man, my legs are definitely getting tired. Oh, I think the total elevation, you know, as far as going uphill, I have no idea, but it just seems like there's so many little hills that it's really taking its toll. Whew. Oh my goodness. I had to wait and kind of chat with you guys for a second when it was relatively flat, because I've had a hard time trying to find a flat area where I wasn't breathing so hard that I could chit-chat with you guys. So, whew. Oh my goodness. Love it. Absolutely love it though. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, it's really warmed up now. And I am overdressed. I probably should have dressed for the weather that I was going to finish in rather than what I started in. But it's not terrible. You know, I'm not that uncomfortable. I'm wearing the Rabbit run pants today. These are a lot like the John G ones that I had on out at the trails yesterday. They're lightweight, more of a shell, so they're still fairly cool. But, and another nice thing I was thinking about when I was out here, you know, running this time of year, there aren't any bugs. I'm not getting attacked by mosquitoes or horseflies or any of that kind of stuff. So that just makes it an even nicer trail run, you know, this time of year. Sure, you got to put up with the mud, but you know, no bugs, mud, no bugs. Seems like a pretty fair trade-off. So this workout is coming to an end. At the trailhead now. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I kind of forgot just how much work it is to run the trails. Whew. Oh my goodness. So I'll stop my Garmin here. Gonna hit save. Whew. You know what? I'm gonna say that it was somewhat hard. I probably could have said that it was hard. Really hard, because my legs got tired coming around there. I'm gonna stop for a second so the camera isn't bouncing around. So I'll let you know exactly how far I went. And I know the pace is going to be slow, but you know, I was planning on that. I don't know how slow, but holy mackerel, my legs is tired. So 15.25 miles, 10:43 minute-mile pace. And you know what? I'm proud of that. I am proud of it today because, oh my gosh, it took its toll. Whew. But I bet I burned a couple of calories, so now I'm going to enjoy some fish and chips this afternoon. All right, you guys, I hope wherever you are that you're happy, healthy, and staying safe. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it for you. And I will see you in the next one.